Hey guys, well, it's all done, the Ranchero, but like I said, there wasn't many parts to it whatsoever. This is a very good looking kit. It is not a good fitting kit, and I'll get into that after I give you a brief tour. Alright, so there it is. It's painted Wimbledon white, and I used Tester's Nassau blue for the interior. Okay, let me bring it down here. And well, let's see if you could see it well on here. Since it's white, evidently not. Excuse the dirty rag. Yeah. Sorry about that. Okay, here you go. So, the kit gives you other parts, and I'll show them to you in a minute, but I wanted to build this flat out stock. Now, there's a good amount of stuff in the kit. Even though it's this size, there's going to be a lot of parts that you're not going to use, and it lacks, as you can see, side view mirrors. It lacks a rear view mirror, and it lacks a battery under the hood. So let's turn this around. Let's open it up. And there's your engine bay. And as you can tell, she's missing a battery. Then also, they give you the detail of the radiator here, but on the inside, I doubt, there you go. Alright, so as you can tell there, it's just plain old, there's nothing there at all. So, and look how that fan sticks way the hell out. Well, I'll tell you about that part of the assembly there. The water pump is chrome, why I don't know, and there's two little nibs sticking out of it. Alright, so that would make you think that there's holes on the back side of the fan belt assembly. Well, there is on the bottom pulley, but the top pulley also has a nub sticking out. Now the bottom pulley for some reason has a nub sticking out, like there's going to be a second fan there, and I actually trimmed that down a little bit because that stuck out a mile, and the size of that shaft is probably about 3 times bigger than the hole that's on the back side of that fan. Okay, there's quite a bit on this that doesn't make much sense to me, but I got around it with no problem whatsoever, and I'm sorry for all that bouncing around on that. There's the front there. Now, as much as it's lacking in detail, those two directional or driving lamps, they're individual pieces for that grill. The grill has, for some reason on the back side, has 2 pins that stick out of it like they're going to go into holes, but they're not. Those pins have nothing to do with anything, and it is a pain in the ass to glue that grill on. I had to use a rubber band around it to kind of hug it, and it is really glued to a thread there. As much as I'm bashing on this kit, I still love it. The underside, these fit amazingly well, but you got your mold marks on the bottom where you could see it. There's yeah, that's the only thing you glue onto the bottom. Everything else is molded in, and they do a good job of detailing the exhaust system underneath there. These axles are way too long. Alright, so here, pick it up and watch. See? But I mean, I don't do anything with my kits but display them, so I could easily get over that. That's about it. The detail on the back, on the wheel backs, is really cool because it makes it look like a brake drum. So there she is. I do recommend the kit. The instructions are very vague and basic. Here's some extra parts here. You've got these ugly ass mirrors and you got a second set of valve covers. Here are rims that they don't mention at all in the instructions. They do mention those antennas. You get this imitation plank of wood in case you want to glue this to the bumper. Oh, it also comes with this cool ass bumper jack, toolbox, and old-fashioned gas cans. It gives you a poorly molded cover to go over your bed if you wish to use that. And then you get this too. I don't know what the hell this was supposed to be for. It's almost the same size as that. But I'm going to save this. I'm going to make this kind of like it's a shield for welding in my garage diorama. And so it's the instruction sheet here. I just want to show you a few things. This has a giant ass shaft coming out. There's a shaft coming out of this. And the pins that are on the back of this are supposed to go in holes here that do not exist. These are actually raised up. Okay. Let's see. Oh. And here's the custom parts. So you got ridiculous amount of antennas. Oh yeah, I had already thrown this out. This was something ugly as hell to put on the roof. Then you got these tube aerials and these fender skirts. I chunked them out. I'm saving these mirrors. Maybe I'll be able to do something with them and make them not ugly. And for that push bar, that's where the tools are for. And yeah, they give you the parts to make this old-fashioned display shelf on it. So that's it. Oh, and it also came with a pretty cool AMT cat decal in this. So there she is. Really sorry about the lousy camera work. It was worse than normal. I know my videos are pretty ghetto, but that's just how I do them. Here's another thing I wanted to show you that came with it. This really sweet book. I'm going to save this for some reason or other. So this came with it. Gave you some nice pictures. These are the decals that came with the kit. Where what you see here, 2 sets of each, and it gave you the hazard decals to put on there. Also gives you pictures of the interior, which is really sweet. So you know what to do for the inside. The detail on the dashboard is horrible, but yet the exterior of the body had good details where my eyes were so kind to me in painting this stuff. So guys, that's it. I'm gone for a week, and when I get back, like I said, I'm going to be doing that Riviera right there, and I'm also going to be building these 2 dirt bikes. And that's it. You guys, you have an awesome week. Have a great weekend, a great work week next week, and I'll catch you next video. Happy building, everybody.